One day after Apple released iOS 18 to the public, they are back with iOS 18.1 Beta 4, as you can see here, for developers. Now, this is going to be the rollout that begins Apple Intelligence. It's been live in a couple of betas so far, but there's still a lot of work to go for 18.1. Now, this is supposed to be rolling out as soon as next month, and it is definitely on track since we have the 4th beta out now before iOS 18 even ships with the new iPhone 16 series devices. Comment down below, what are you most excited for Apple Intelligence, or anything at all? And let's jump into it. All right, iOS 18.1 Beta 4 just finished installing, and before we even sign in, let's do our temp check, and I am very excited, if you don't follow the channel, to know the iPhone 16 series is supposed to be much better dispersing heat with its new design. The iPhones have historically been terrible during updates and in general for heat management. They'd shut down, screens would dull out. I am actually pretty excited to see this hasn't hit over 100 anywhere yet. Oh, there it is. So, yep, that remains true, but it should be exciting to see what happens with the release of the new iPhone 16 series here this week on Friday. So let's go ahead and get logged in and talk about it. First things first, this did come in at about 973 megabytes on this iPhone 15 Pro Max. And let's jump into general, about, and iOS 18.1. You can see this is carrying a G build, which means we still have probably another few betas to go before this is actually released in October. I would say probably another at least 2 or 3 plus the RC. For those of you, again, new to the channel, the way Apple does their updates, you want a letter closest to the beginning of the alphabet. That signifies a release candidate or Golden Master version. Yeah, it's going to be the final release. So being that this is a G build, we still have a little ways to go. One other thing I do want to touch on is battery life, and more specifically battery health. This will be our last update with our 15 Pro Max, and in a year, you can see we actually held on to 95% maximum battery capacity, significantly improved over what we got last year on the 14 Pro Max. That is with 407 cycle counts. We haven't been light on this, so I do have to say I am very impressed with how this held up over time. Obviously, 18.1 is going to be surrounding Apple Intelligence and the changes with Siri. We know this is not all going to be rolling out at once. It's going to be staggered, probably for the next 6 months or so. And obviously, AI or Apple Intelligence is going to be limited to the 15 Pro series and all 16 devices. So keep that in mind. If you're not seeing this option, it's because unfortunately it is not available yet to you. We've highlighted this in the past also, but the new Siri animation is here. It is quicker, however, it is still not using AI yet. How tall is LeBron James? Did he play for the U.S. Olympic basketball team this year? And you can see it's actually working pretty well, understanding I'm asking it questions. Who else played for the Olympic basketball team? So as you can tell, it couldn't break down what I was talking to the camera or talking to the device. So you are supposed to be able to slip and stutter over your words, and it should pick up. However, you can see there's still limitations there. Most recently in the last beta, then let me get into the Photos app, we do have something new here, a new splash screen, but we also do have cleanup, as you can see highlighted here with that Apple Intelligence logo. And it's letting you know with Apple Intelligence, search for just about anything, remove visual distractions with a tap, and create the memories you want to see, along with the new design, new collections, and full customization. Obviously, this is a point of a lot of contention. The Photos app has not been the same. A lot of people did not like it recently. But yeah, so here is a photo, obviously, we took. You can go into the Edit apps, and now you have this new cleanup option, and you can actually wait for it to prepare and highlight whatever you want around if you want to remove something from the picture. So you can see it's letting you know, and it actually already recognized what I wanted to remove here. It's highlighting these cars. So you can tap them, and it will actually simply remove them. I'm not sure why it's not at the moment. Go figure. Beta again. There you go. It's gone. And you can see it's still taking quite a while to remove the other image. There it goes. Oh, shouldn't have done that. But yeah, you can see just how good of a job this cleanup tool does do. Aside from that, though, it is going to be very limited. Again, this is the 4th beta, as crazy as that sounds, so we're not going to be getting a ton of new features in here just yet. So keep that in mind. You're not going to be seeing a lot of it. This should be more stability based, hopefully battery improvement based and all that. But let us know in the comments down below whatever you find. For now, go pick it up. We wanted to let you know it was out. If we find anything else of substance, we'll do a follow-up video. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.